In this video, we will show you how to install and program your new Genie belt or chain drive opener. Please be aware this video is only meant to be a visual aid to help you understand the installation of your opener. It is not meant to be a substitute for the owner's manual or installation poster that came with your new opener. Please refer to the owner's manual for complete detailed instructions and warning notices. It is extremely important that safety is maintained throughout the installation process. Also note that if you have an 8-foot high door, you will also need a rail extension kit, which is purchased separately. You should review the installation poster and manual for these specific points before proceeding with installation. This includes potential hazards, pre-installation considerations, all warning notices, recommended tools, parts list to ensure all parts are present. Once you have reviewed and understood each of these items, we are ready to begin installation. Step 1. Rail assembly. Whether you purchased a belt or chain drive opener, the rail assembly steps shown here will work for either model. For this video, we will use a belt drive. While assembling the rail, make sure the arrows imprinted on all 3 main sections point toward the door. Slide the opener end rail section A to the correct position. Slide the door end rail section C to the correct position. Slightly lift the opener rail section A and slide rail connector J onto middle rail section B. Lower rail end section A and slide it into rail connector J until it locks. Lift the door end rail section C and slide rail connector J onto middle rail section B. Lower the door rail end section C and slide it into rail connector J until it locks. Slide the gear assembly to the front end of end rail section A. Turn the rail assembly over and place the drive gear assembly into the slots. Insert 2 screws to fasten the assembly to the rail, then flip the rail back over. Step 2. Adjusting the rail tension. First, we need to tighten the belt or chain inside the rail. Make sure the carriage and bullet are not engaged. To disengage the carriage, pull the red cord. Prior to tightening the belt or chain, check that the tension bracket is hooked into the rail as shown. Tighten the tension nut until the belt or chain is approximately 1/8 inch above the bottom edge of the midpoint of the rail. Step 3. Attaching rail to power head. Note that on certain models there is a foam cushion protector on the bottom to help prevent scuffing or protect the motion sensor from damage. Do not remove this cushion until installation is complete. You may also want to place a towel under the opener for added protection. Turn the rail so that the open side is facing toward the power head. Lower the drive gear over the spline shaft with the lights facing away from the door. For belt drive models, align the belt guide bracket tongue with the slot and align the holes in the opener. Fully tighten the screws but do not over-tighten. For chain drive models, utilize a second mounting bracket and align with the holes in the opener. Fasten the screws in the same manner as the belt drive. Step 4. Mounting header bracket onto the header. Now attach the header bracket to the header. First, determine the highest point of door travel. This step can be done by yourself, but is easier if you have someone open a door while you measure. Place a ladder to the side of the door. Once the door is raised, note the highest point where it extends above the door track and measure from that point to the ceiling. If the ceiling is too high, measure from that point to the floor. The highest point of door travel for a sectional door is the highest point plus 2.5 inches, while for a one-piece door, it is the highest point plus 6 inches. Center the header bracket above the door at the height that you measured. Drill 2 pilot holes into the header board or into a 2x6 board that is connected to the wall studs. Secure bracket with lag screws provided. Review the warning notes carefully in the manual in regards to never attempting to move, adjust, or remove the door spring or springs. Make sure the header bracket is fastened to garage framing and not to drywall, particle board, plaster, or other materials. Step 5. Attaching rail to bracket. For this step, have someone assist you. Elevate the opener assembly and position the door end rail section inside the bracket. Align holes in rail with holes in bracket. Slide a clevis pin through holes in rail and bracket and secure with push nut by pressing the push nut ends together. Gently lay the unit on top of the ladder or floor. It is recommended to place a towel under the unit to prevent scuffing. Insert the rubber plugs into the power head accessory holes if those holes are present on your operator. Step 6. Mounting power head to ceiling. Find and mark the ceiling mounting point at the center line of the door. Before attaching the mounting straps, refer to the assembly installation poster for differences between open beam ceiling and finished ceiling. Once this is determined, attach the mounting straps to the joist or cross piece with proper lag screws. While supporting the opener, have another person raise the door to make sure it clears the opener rail. Once the opener is in position, secure it to the mounting straps with provided fasteners. Note that the rail should be level to the floor. For tall garage ceilings, additional hanging angle and hardware may be required.
Smart technology shouldn't stop at the garage. Complete your connected home with the C450, so you're always in control of your family's busiest hub. Keep track of activity in and out of the garage, even while you're away, with built-in Wi-Fi and the industry-leading MyQ app. A tap is all it takes to close the garage door from anywhere, and an instant alert reassures you that it's actually closed. Day after day, you can count on reliable performance with medium lift power. Built to last, the durable chain drive system is reinforced by rugged steel and precision fabrication. And you'll be able to quickly come and go with Tri-Band Technology's superior remote range. To give your family more ways to access the garage, the C450 comes with convenient accessories right in the box. With our simple how-to videos, it's easy to get everything up and running in no time. For access anytime, anywhere, smarten up the garage with the C450.
If reliability is your top priority, the C410 has always got your back, so you can keep things running safely and securely at home, worry-free. Day after day, you can count on reliable performance with medium lift power. Built to last, the durable chain drive system is reinforced by rugged steel and precision fabrication. And you'll be able to quickly come and go with Tri-Band Technology's superior remote range. To give your family more ways to access the garage, the C410 comes with convenient accessories right in the box. With our simple how-to videos, it's easy to get everything up and running in no time. For a more accessible garage, the C410 has you covered.
Smart technology shouldn't stop at the garage. Complete your connected home with the B550, so you're always in control of your family's busiest hub. Keep track of activity in and out of the garage, even while you're away, with built-in Wi-Fi and the industry-leading MyQ app. A tap is all it takes to close the garage door from anywhere, and an instant alert reassures you that it's actually closed. For peace and quiet, the extra strong belt drive system is virtually silent and vibration-free. Day after day, you can count on reliable performance with medium lift power. And you'll be able to quickly come and go with Tri-Band Technology's superior remote range. To give your family more ways to access the garage, the B550 comes with convenient accessories right in the box. With our simple how-to videos, it's easy to get everything up and running in no time. For all the smarts and the quiet you need, choose the B550 for easy garage access anytime, anywhere.
Thank you for choosing Chamberlain. Today we're going to assemble and install the HD950WF Wi-Fi enabled garage door opener in a garage with a sectional door and a finished ceiling. Your installation and model may be different. This video is intended for demonstration purposes only. Before you begin, be sure to read the instructions provided with your product and pay special attention to all the safety information. Let's get started. You'll begin by assembling your garage door opener, and then you'll install it. You should plan to set aside a couple of hours, but you may need more time. Before beginning, check the balance of the garage door to make sure it moves freely and does not drift. An unbalanced door may prevent your garage door opener from functioning properly. For more information about checking the balance of your garage door, watch this video. Your garage door should also have horizontal and vertical reinforcements already installed. These provide support and help prevent damage to the door. Before you assemble your garage door opener, it's a good idea to lay out the parts. They include the motor unit, the rail and trolley assembly with belt, the header and door mounting brackets, and the other parts including hardware. Refer to your manual for a list of tools and additional items you may need. The support bracket for mounting the motor unit to the ceiling is not provided. You'll also need to supply light bulbs. Begin by placing your garage door opener on protective cardboard and setting it on the floor about 10 feet away from the garage door. To assemble the rail, carefully remove the door arm and hanging bracket parts. Lay out the rail sections on the floor with the tapered ends pointing towards the garage door. The front rail section with the window goes on the door end of the rail. Make sure the cutout rail tab is on top. Slide the tapered ends of the rails into the larger ends. Placing the rail on top of packing material and the motor unit will help with assembly. At the motor unit end of the rail, insert the U-bracket with the flat side down. Push firmly until it reaches the stops. Use a mallet to assist if needed. Install the cover protection bolt, making sure not to over-tighten. Install the trolley, making sure the release lever points towards the motor unit. Remove the bolts from the top of the motor unit and use them to attach the rail. When mounting the U-bracket, hand tighten the bolts. Do not use power tools. Slide the trolley assembly towards the motor unit past the hole in the rail, then insert a screwdriver through the hole. Feed the belt through the window on the front rail before installing the idler pulley. The rib side of the belt should be in contact with the pulley. Secure the pulley in place with the provided hardware. Use a flathead screwdriver to lift the cutout rail tab to a 90-degree angle. Hook the belt onto the trolley. Pull the other end of the belt until the trolley rests against the screwdriver. Extend the belt and wrap it around the sprocket on the motor unit. Make sure the belt is not twisted and the rib side is in contact with the sprocket. Connect the belt to the threaded shaft using the Master Link hardware. Remove the spring trolley nut and insert the threaded shaft through the hole in the trolley. Secure in place by finger tightening the spring trolley nut. To set the spring, insert a flathead screwdriver against the nut ring slot and turn the nut with a wrench until the spring releases and snaps the nut ring against the trolley. Now that the belt is installed, remove the screwdriver from the rail. Complete the assembly by installing the sprocket cover. Your garage door opener is ready to install. Do not proceed with installation until you have thoroughly read all of the instructions and safety information in your instruction manual. This demonstration only provides an overview of an installation in a garage with a sectional door and finished ceiling. Your product and installation may be different. The header bracket will be centered over the garage door and fastened to a structural support. Do not attach the header bracket over drywall. If there is a header bracket already properly installed, use it if possible. Raise the garage door to the highest point of travel and make a mark 2 inches above this. Using a level is helpful. With the door closed, place the bottom of the header bracket on your mark and make marks for pilot holes. Be sure to refer to the instruction manual for the correct drill bit size. Install the header bracket using the provided hardware. It's time to place the assembled garage door opener into position. You may find it easier to have a helper. Use a ladder to support the motor unit and a second ladder or step stool to reach the header bracket. Connect the rail to the header bracket using a clevis pin and secure in place with a ring. Open the garage door and place a 2x4 under the rail. This will put the motor unit at the proper height for connecting to the support bracket. If a properly installed support bracket is not already in place, you must supply one along with the hardware for fastening it to the structural supports in the ceiling. We've already drilled pilot holes into the structural supports, and now we're attaching the support bracket in a place that will be centered over the garage door opener. Measure the distance from the support bracket to the garage door opener. Measure and cut the hanging bracket. Connect the hanging bracket to the garage door opener and the support bracket. Remove the 2x4 and lower the garage door. Install the light bulbs. Thread the emergency release rope through the handle and tie it off. Then, tie the rope to the trolley, making sure the handle is at least 6 feet off of the ground. If your garage door is made of lightweight material such as fiberglass, aluminum, or light steel, make sure both horizontal and vertical reinforcements are installed before attaching the door bracket. The door bracket will be centered under the header bracket. It attaches to the vertical reinforcement on the top panel using the provided hardware. If there's a door bracket already properly installed, it may be easier to use that. The outer trolley needs to be close to the garage door so you can install the door arm. If you need to move it, disconnect the trolley by pulling down on the emergency release handle and slide the trolley over to the door. The door arm consists of a curved section and a straight section. Use the provided clevis pins to connect the straight door arm to the trolley and the curved door arm to the door bracket. Align the curved and straight arms so they appear to be positioned between 1 and 2 o'clock. Use the provided hardware to connect the two parts. Your installation is not complete until the protector system has been installed. The protector system consists of safety reversing sensors which are mounted on each side of the garage door at floor level. Safety reversing sensors are to be installed no more than 6 inches from the floor. Snap the sensor bracket onto the door track. Then mount the safety reversing sensor using the provided wing nut and bolt. If your garage is not pre-wired for safety reversing sensors, follow the instructions for routing the wires that are attached to the sensors. Since this garage already has wiring in place, we'll follow the directions for connecting the safety reversing sensors to the existing wiring. Now, follow the directions for wiring the safety reversing sensors to the motor unit. Insert the white wire in the white connector and the black wire in the gray connector. Next, install the door control following the directions in your instruction manual. Wire the door control to the motor unit by inserting the white wire in the white connector and the red wire in the red connector. It's time to plug in your garage door opener. Complete your installation by aligning the safety reversing sensors. You'll also need to program the travel limits, test the protector system, and perform the safety reversing test. Click any of the links above to watch a video. If you have a Wi-Fi garage door opener, or you are using a MyQ-enabled garage door opener with a Chamberlain Internet Gateway, click one of these links to complete your installation. Congratulations on installing your Chamberlain garage door opener. Thank you for choosing Chamberlain. Be sure to check out our other products and accessories when you visit us on the web at www.chamberlain.com.